Okay, my friends, it's time for another edition of Political Point magazine. So, my friends, we welcome you to another edition of Political Point magazine. Ah, yes. Where the right is right and the left, well, the left is always on the wrong side of history. Why? Because political minds want to know. So enjoy a conservative point of view. And let's talk pea soup. With tonight's top stories. Well, it seems like the Democrats are now rehashing the war on women and trying to blame the Republicans for it. Wow. Quite a shocker. And the D in Democrat stands for deception. We here on Political Point are going to rehash the Democratic brand. And as we talk about that, we now see that the Democrats have got taken to extremes. Democrat Senator, Texas Democrat Senator from Wendy Davis attacks Greg Abbott, the Republican Attorney General running for governor of that state. And oh, you will not believe this. Get this. This is over his wheelchair. Yep. And also, Obama threatens to bypass Congress with his pen and his phone. Is Obama overstepping? We will take it to the phones and talk to you, the viewer, on all of this. And now, we welcome you to another episode of Political Point magazine. Welcome. Thank you for watching. And now it appears, my friends, that the Republicans, or I should say the Democrats now, are going to extremes now. And they have rehashed the war on women. And get this, they're trying to blame the Republicans for this. All right? This, my friends, is quite interesting. I mean, after all, it was the Democrats that instigated and started this war on women, okay, with their abortion crap. All right. Now, me personally, I am against abortion. I think Roe v. Wade needs to be overturned. All right. And by the Democrats now rehashing the war on women here, this mind you, it takes to the extremes. It shows that the Democrats now are desperate. That's right, my friends. They're desperate. Okay? So they rehash this war on women and they attack the GOP for it. All right? But it was the Democratic Party, okay, now, that makes such a big fuss over abortion and stuff like that to me it objectifies women. Okay, they're putting women in a position where it just totally objectifies women, and they are saying, the Democrats are saying that that they view women as only caring about their sexual reproductive organs. All right. So, and on this note, also as well, that the Little Sisters of the Poor now won a battle with over the contraception and stuff like that. The U.S. Supreme Court now has issued a ruling in favor of the Little Sisters of the Poor, okay, the Catholic organization, over their contraception mandate. Okay. So now the U.S. Supreme Court hands a victory to the religious group, okay, because the contraception mandate in Obamacare goes against their religious liberties, their religious freedoms, okay, their freedom to so this is a victory for conservatives, actually, all right, and the Democrats are losing heavily, all right, on this, okay, they on CNN, CNN attacked Senator Rand Paul, who will be running for president, because he was asked about a remark that former Governor Mike Huckabee made about the abortion and everything, and then he was attacked on Bill Clinton and his little dealings with that intern Monica Lewinsky, and should it be imposed on Hillary if she runs for president? I mean, and on this, take a look
about.
Okay, take a look at this. All right.
Saw a governor.
All right. Now take a look.
Which
at this. Okay. This is quite interesting.
Start this sort of, I think, glossy and sometimes dumbed down debate about, there being a war on women. I think the facts show that women are doing very well.
But
Yep. And then, take a listen to this. Okay. Now, should this? Okay. But you remember the war on women and Bill Clinton. Okay, Bill Clinton. He was asked about Bill Clinton's little dealings with Monica Lewinsky in the Oval Office, and on this. And take a listen to what he said on this.
Advantage of a young girl in their office. I mean, really. And then they have the gall to stand up and say Republicans are having a war on women. So, yes, I think it's a factor. Now, it's not Hillary's fault.
But it should be an issue.
But it is a factor in judging Bill Clinton in history.
Right, but is it something that Hillary Clinton should be judged on if she were a candidate in 2016?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. This was with regard to the Clintons, and sometimes it's hard to separate one from the other.
Yep. And so, you remember this little incident, okay?
once more,
Yep. Okay. Wait a minute. You remember that little incident?
Lewinsky was not precisely an innocent victim. I recall some thong flashing there.
a former top aide to Senate Majority.
Okay, but anyhow, but you remember the Monica Lewinsky scandal, okay? That just about tore down Bill Clinton's presidency, although he beat the charges. All right, but it is quite interesting that the media, the liberal mainstream media, would bring that up, and you notice
Paul intended to.
you notice all of this here. All right, but you remember. All right, you remember this. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. Yep. But anyhow, but we know now that things are. It shows something about the liberal mainstream media here that people do not understand here. Okay, the liberal mainstream media just attack. All right, and it's quite obvious. Okay, but you remember this. All right. Okay. Well. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. But you remember this. All right. You remember the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and how that became the big deal for impeachment. Okay. And but like Senator Rand Paul said, all right, and I believe and I agree with Senator Rand Paul that the Monica Lewinsky thing is a big judgment on the Clintons and on the Clintons in general, but should it impact Hillary's run? I don't think the Republicans are going to go there. Okay, but this, my friends, oversteps the boundaries. I think. Okay, because now with this war on women, okay, and the Democratic Party, okay, I think what the Republican Party is going to focus on now, in regards to women, is the issues that matter to women, okay, and it's not abortion, okay. The issues that mostly matter to women are the economy, okay, jobs. You know, they want to be doing well. They want to be living well. They want better conditions. You know, so for the Democrats to impose this whole abortion thing and stuff and try to attack the Republicans for creating the war on women, this is ridiculous. All right, so this brings me to the rehashing. Okay, it's quite deception. The D in Democrat stands for deception. All right, deception. All right, the R in the Republican Party stands for reality. All right, reform and reality. All right, but the D in Democrat stands for deception. So we here on Political Point are rehashing the Democratic brand. All right, since the Democrats are so up in making a fuss over the Democratic or the Republican brand, you know, trying to paint the Republicans as being uncaring and attacking women and stuff like that. This is what the Democrats are all about. We are going to rehash what the Democrats are all about. They're all about deception and deceiving the public. All right? They do not stand for the public needs. All right? They do not stand for the public needs. For one, all right. Now, you remember, let's take it to Bill de Blasio. Okay, you remember he was sworn in. Okay, Bill de Blasio was sworn in by Bill Clinton. Okay, all right, you remember, and by former President Bill Clinton, and this guy claims to be the guy that this guy claims to be the guy, or he's a Democrat, but he claims that the Democrats are the party that fights for the civil rights and racial injustice and racial inequality. and stuff like that. But the Democratic Party never really has been the party that supports the civil rights, and you know, it was the Republican Party that freed the blacks from slavery. All right, it was the Republican Party that put forth the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment to the Constitution that gave blacks and minorities equal rights and opportunity in this country. And then during that time, there was one word that the Democrats didn't like. Okay, it was Reconstruction. Okay, the Democrats fought in favor of slavery. All right, they wanted to keep slavery because it was their means of downgrading, and it was to them, to lose slavery was to lose their workers, which they didn't treat very well, and underpaid. I don't think they even got any pay. But the Democrats now, they're claiming they're the party of equal rights and opportunity here. But we have contradicting Democrats now. Okay, take for example here. Okay, we have Mayor De Blasio. Okay, Mayor De Blasio now. Okay, and we have Governor Cuomo. Okay, here. Okay, and they have different policies. Okay, mind you. Okay, they have contradicting policies. Okay, number one. Okay, De Blasio. Okay, well, number one, De Blasio here. All right. Okay, De Blasio. Let's go through the different policies here. Okay, now, top labor unions lobbied Monday for Mayor De Blasio's Tax the Rich plan, just as Governor Cuomo unveiled a contrasting policy to push for a $2 billion statewide tax cuts. Okay, so here we have two Democrats here. All right, two Democrats here. We have De Blasio, who carries on the Democratic brand of lying to the American people about racial inequalities and stuff like that. All right, and but also he carries on the Democratic mantra of taxing the rich, raising taxes. All right, so New York City, okay, he's now the mayor of New York City, right, and he's calling for raising taxes. Okay, he's calling for raising taxes. But, however, we have Governor Cuomo here, who also is a Democrat, and he is touting a contrasting policy for New York to cut taxes. But this is deception in itself, as you know. Okay, this is deception in itself. Okay, has the governor's plan really cut taxes in New York? Okay, if you look at your overall taxes, okay, in the state of New York, all right, and mind you, it is tax season, and everybody needs to do their taxes, but Governor Cuomo seems to be speaking like a Republican. Okay, this is deception in itself, right there. Okay, because if you take a look at, and in the meantime, also, if you look at your tax plan, your taxes, all right, this, my friends, has, if you look at your taxes, okay, and ask yourself, have your taxes been cut by this governor? Okay? And I think you will see your taxes have not been cut by this governor. Okay? In fact, New York State taxes have more than doubled under this governor. All right? And they're getting, New York is getting very bad under this governor. All right? And so it's getting worse than California. Okay? Our taxes have skyrocketed under this governor. Okay? And now this governor, and I've seen commercials on it too. I've seen commercials where this governor is proposing cutting taxes and stuff. But I'm not ready for calls yet. Hold off on the calls just a moment. I'm not done with the commentary yet. All right. So, but so hold your calls until the time for calls is time. All right. But anyhow, I just wanted to make that comparison here. All right. And but here we go. Here we go with the Democrats. Okay. The Democrats now, they have lost credibility. They really have. And I really don't see how anyone in their right mind can be a Democrat. All right. I mean, the whole concept of the Democratic Party just hasn't been for the Democratic Party, or for the people. All right. I mean, first off, our founding fathers didn't really want a democracy. All right. First off, it was a republic, right, that the founding fathers implemented. All right. And so now the Democrats are literally deceiving the American public. All right. And as they come into play here, all right, the Democrats now, all right, are just, they're not the party for they're not the party that you want to support. Okay. Now, there's another issue with Democrats, namely Democratic Senator Wendy Davis. All right. Get this. All right. Democratic Senator Wendy Davis has attacked the GOP candidate running for governor in that state, in Texas, Greg Abbott. All right. Over his wheelchair. All right. Yeah. Get this. All right. Now, Greg Abbott, he's the Attorney General, the current Attorney General for Texas right now, and he's running for the governor because the current governor is not running for another term. All right. So, but we have Greg Abbott. He is handicapped. He is in a wheelchair, and Senator Wendy Davis is running against him. All right, is running against him. Get this. All right, running against him, and this, my friends, is quite all right. I'm not ready for calls just yet. Just hold on 5 more minutes. All right. Okay, hold on just 5 more minutes because I'm not ready for calls here. All right. So now, this Democratic senator, all right, from Texas, all right, Wendy Davis, right, attacks Republican Greg Abbott, who is running for governor, all right, and this shows desperatity on the part of the Democrats. Okay, the Democrats now, okay, the Democrats are seeming to be heartless Okay, because now Greg Abbott is in a wheelchair, and he's in a wheelchair as a result of an accident that happened. All right, and let me show you the statement. Okay, let me show you the statement from the Abbott campaign. Okay, statement from this is the statement from Greg Abbott's press secretary. All right, if you'll take a look at this. All right, now listen to this. Okay, this is the Abbott statement. All right, denigrating the disabled is unworthy of Texas. The accident that put Greg Abbott in his wheelchair has helped him understand the challenges people in Texas and across the country face every day. So now, on top of let's see. Are the Democrats being heartless here? All right. On top of lying and deceiving the American people, now the Democrats are resorting to childish attacks on gubernatorial candidates, which are proving to be heartless. Okay, the Democrats now they're attacking Greg Abbott, okay, over his wheelchair. And Wendy Davis is demanding proof that Greg Abbott is really handicapped, and that, my friends, is not going to get. I believe that's not going to get Wendy Davis very far. I mean, this is the woman that made a big fuss over the abortion law that the current governor and the current legislature was passing. All right, and now she has the gall, she has the nerve to attack someone who's handicapped running for public office. This shows heartlessness on the part of the Democrats, mind you, okay? This should not be tolerated, and I don't think Wendy Davis is gonna win it if she's running against Greg Abbott here. All right, so this, my friends, all right, so now I will open it up now to some calls. All right, you're on the air. What's on your political mind?
Wendy Davis is heartless against handicaps. So are the Republicans and Democrats.
No. The Democrats are heartless. The Republicans are not. Okay?
Let me explain to you. When you had Republican members trying to run for office, putting handicapped people down, abortion.
Wait a minute. There is no record of any Republican putting handicapped people down. There's no record of that. Okay. Nobody in the Republican Party put mentally handicapped people down. Okay. No, they didn't. The Democrats were trying to portray the Republicans as doing that, but that's not true.
Okay.
The Democrats were lying to the American people. It wasn't the Republicans putting. It wasn't the Republicans. Michelle Bachmann never did that. Never said anything.
Who was the other one
that
beyond Ross Perot running for president that put the welfare people down that said?
No, he did not. Besides, Ross Perot's an independent.
Bro, stop yourself.
Okay.
I'm not trying to persuade it. The whole thing is jinxed, okay?
No. The Democrats are still the consistent party of being heartless and uncaring.
Okay. So you're saying that Rick
and
Vann-
deceptive.
everything I've seen on a Republican side, okay, are you correct here,
Yes.
has been pretty majorly disgusting. They've had to correct themselves over television.
No, they haven't. The Republicans haven't had to correct
Go ahead.
themselves. Okay?
Well, let's not go backwards, okay? It's like the bad evil versus lesser the evil. It's a 50% chance two parties run, and regardless of the bad side, they're both bad-sided here,
No,
okay? They take in money from all the global laborers around the world, correct? Even immigrants that live here pay taxes.
well, let me show you a clip here.
So you want one side or the other, and then we're going to bounce out. Let me take you back to Cuomo here. You showed Mario Cuomo earlier?
You mean Andrew Cuomo?
Yeah. Mario's son.
The Democratic governor, all right,
Okay.
who
Do you always look for the
proposes
Democrat,
who is
Republican to solve everything?
proposing a deceptive plan of cutting taxes.
Okay. That's a very deceptive plan, because you well know the corporations are taking in now legally allowed to use their laborers at minimum wage or below and pay no taxes. Is that not correct?
No,
Then explain.
the minimum wagers do pay taxes, but they're paying too much taxes.
But the corporation hires them. The corporations that work them through those systems, as far as jobs, don't pay much, right? Or anything?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, name it.
They pay taxes.
But Cuomo wants this tax-freeze.
Cuomo supposedly wants to cut taxes.
Okay,
But see,
they're all
he's
lining up.
he's a Democrat. But
They're
New York
all
State
taking
New
money
York
in
State
pay,
taxes have not been
government
cut.
pay, denying the laborers.
New York State taxes have not been
forward.
cut.
That's more money than you and I will ever make.
No.
I mean, are you going to run on a 50-50? You have a chance to win or lose. Regardless, the evil's going to take over. Okay.
Look, no. Okay,
Then-
we
then look
need
at
we need
Elliot
more
Spitzer.
Republicans in office
look
now.
at our governor.
Our governor.
Look at Donald Trump now. That was shown publicly on Howard Stern's TV with a naked ass machine on a naked woman.
No,
on
he
TV.
was not.
He's going to run for government. Yes.
No, he was
What
not.
did Michelle Bachmann say across the TV?
Michelle Bachmann didn't say anything degrading.
Michelle
Didn't put.
Bachmann said, if you don't work, you don't get paid. What was the deal there?
No. She didn't say that.
Michelle
Okay.
Bachmann. I mean, I'm trying to understand here.
No,
It's
Michelle
the
Bach-
whole gamma, okay? You can support and push against
Look,
Democrats or Republicans.
that statement you
The
just
answer
said.
is
That statement you
50-50,
just
and
said.
they're all receiving
That
money
statement you just said. You
Taxpayers,
don't work, you don't get
global
paid.
laborers at
That's
850 or
absolutely
below,
accurate.
holding the laws and lobbying such for profitable income.
No.
Well, talk to me and prove me wrong.
No. Wait,
Defend your thesis,
Listen.
Will.
listen, okay?
Go ahead.
That statement you just made before, if you don't work, you don't get paid. That's an accurate statement. You know.
Okay.
I mean, you need to work in order to get paid. You know, you
So
need
you're
to
gonna
do
kick
the
your
work
kid
in
out
order
at
to get
18.
paid.
He's going to hit the street. He's going to go to a job denied because they're going to want a college-advocated person. They're going to want somebody that drives a car or a motor. Your kid's shoved to suicide.
No.
Happened one too many times, Will.
No.
I'll explain it.
But listen. I need to move forward on another topic.
No. We're talking about governance, see, and you're.
Yeah, I need to move forward on something that
I
I
need to have
mentioned
somebody
before.
have balanced
Okay.
economics. Anything that comes in is
Well, we need
regulated and what
well,
pays
we need
out is
we need balanced
regulated.
economics. We need
So you have a system that doesn't go bankrupt.
we need to get rid of the Obama system and we need
Okay.
to install
You're
the system
allowed
of
to
cutting
get rid of these candidates
cutting
on to
taxes,
the
making
next.
it
What is your
easier for
personal
employers
opinion
to
how to
hire
settle this?
people and pay them more.
Okay, people and pay them more on FICA?
No. Listen,
On the
you
job
didn't
or what?
listen. You didn't hear what I just said.
I'm
I
trying.
said we need to get rid of the Obama system and we need to implement the system where we cut taxes, make it easier for employers to hire people and pay them more.
Yeah,
And then that
but if the employer you work for doesn't pay anything,
the labor participation rate is still low, and it's because of Obama's
well, the
policies.
tax on top of it,
Obama has raised taxes dramatically, and it's making it harder for employers to actually hire people and create jobs. As a result, we have longer unemployment, and people are just being told by the government that they should be lazy.
what do you do when you work 17 years FICA, you pay for Medicare, they give you SSI, which is very minimal after 2 paychecks of Social Security, such as the military paycheck, such as
You're making my
SSI.
point for me.
And then
Am
what
I-
do you do when they throw
Look.
the SSI and they throw the Medicaid card in, and
Look,
you
you know-
can't earn nothing but $2.35?
You're making my point for me.
Yeah.
And
that's
that
what
that
I'm
is
doing.
you can't live off the government. The
No,
government
you can't.
is not helping
And
you.
all these government are is people voting in people.
The government is
to
not
take
helping you.
from the laborers. Will,
So
do
if
you
you're
agree
if
with
you're
me?
on if you're on welfare, on the
Okay,
government
you-
services and
Commissaries
stuff, and
now all of a
and
sudden they spent the
you've been on
budget,
them
they
for
went
a
all
long
hog
period of
wild.
time.
That's just
See,
the
you're
post
making
office as well.
point
Nothing
for me.
got, hey,
Okay.
we don't have the
See,
budget.
this
we cannot
this
pay it
mean
out,
this
so we will
means
not
we
do
need
this.
to this
And
means
then
we
each
need to
county
install the
government
Republican
coming up
system.
bankrupt, short of what they owe for the retirees
This-
by spending it all.
This-
And then you have these tax-free abatements coming in.
This
that
means
is
we
with
need
the
to
mass
install the
majority.
Republican
There's a
system.
reality here on what the monetary, what is the accountant saying for the globe.
This means we need to install the Republican system once again.
I can go Republican,
Okay.
but all your membership, all this step forward, had pretty mean incentives.
Oh no, that's not true. That's not true.
Are you?
The Republicans have
we've
the
been
best
down this
the
road
best.
before here.
No,
on
the
candidates.
Republicans have the
I'm
best
not saying
incentives.
The Democrats the right way. I'm not saying the Republicans. Okay. All I know is we stopped the war machine. We had to.
No, we didn't stop the war machine. We're still at war.
Then what is it worth another country demolishing another country, and then we pay equity towards rebuilding that country after demolishing that country?
Well, look-
Where are we going here?
look-
Where do you
look-
stand on frickin'
Look,
morals?
Look,
As far
we
as
should
a
we
global
shouldn't
society?
we
They
shouldn't
all
have we
talk
should
to one
look.
another. They
listen,
all sanctionize
listen,
one another.
listen,
and
you're-
then
you're-
it's like, hey, I'm gonna
You're rambling, and I need to move on. Okay.
well come up with an answer here that's gonna settle
Look,
down on the United
We
States.
shouldn't have
the
left
United
we shouldn't
States,
have
but what
left
they're
Iraq,
paying out
Iraq
globally, what are
as
we
quickly
getting
as
in
we did.
return in profit?
because now Al Qaeda is now in Iraq again.
So you can go, you can be president, you can be a selective congressman, you can run for office on a 50-50, take in the responsibilities, majorities, but you leave the mass labor workers on FICA to pay for it all and always in contemplation over being paid or earning anything.
No, we need to cut
And
taxes.
They earn 10 times the amount as corporation globally.
We need to install the fair tax,
As-
eliminate the
as even
IRS,
a
and
mayor
install the fair
or-
tax.
The
flat
even
tax.
a mayor, a state representative, or a federal official globally, they step in line and they take it all from the laborers' mass majority and give nothing in return, but you have to pay more because we screwed up. Drunken Wall Street.
No, look,
Why don't
look.
we have direct
We need to cut.
deposit the
We need to
first
cut
time in
taxes,
250
create
years
jobs, and
off
grow.
any SSD payment,
need to-
off any military
We need to
payment,
cut taxes
can
and
have a
create
house for the first
create
time.
incentives
No, they go,
for
they use
businesses
tax
to create
dollar
jobs
money. They create
this
a
country.
system such as Section 8. They create welfare to begin with, and deploy to keep job entities
Listen,
going for
listen,
themselves and other
listen.
people.
No, we
China,
need
once you
to
sign
cut.
up for government,
We need to create the
Open the
fair
world.
tax. We need to install the fair tax, change the tax code, eliminate the IRS, give incentives for businesses to create jobs and hire more people.
but why do they make, okay, Elliot Schumer, here's another thing, personal income, $35 million acting like he's a low pro. They're all living beyond paying taxes, and they had done nothing but ran straight legislator and hours broke on they purposely work jailhouse cops double time. Okay, that means you work not only 8 hours, you work 16-hour shifts. They purposely to spend all this stuff to profit gain. It's pass the buck. Anything that gets elected, county, state, or federal, globally, and it's drastic when everybody else in the world is working for minimum wage or is cashed out on FICA, paying for a health insurance, Medicare, and then they throw Medicaid and they throw discrimination against what you make when you go back to work. Even at the nearest gas station, they want to charge. They want to deficit you from minimum wage.
Oh no.
No. I know. This is true. They want to deficit anybody on SSD, anybody that's paid a Medicare premium. They want to make, besides 62 and claiming it, on disability, they disabilitate you more. That's reality, Will. If I want to go back to work, if I get deducted every $3, they take $1 out of your Social Security, coast to coast.
If you want,
in New York as well.
if you want to go back to work, I suggest that you start your own
every $3
business.
They take $1, and then they charge you FICA.
Listen, if
they
you want to
charge
go
you-
back to work, I suggest you start
then-
your own business,
then
doing
they
what
take
you know and
deductions,
love.
and
All
then
right?
the next
We
year
need to
you're working
influence.
8,
We need to
15 hours,
influence
they'll
and
put you in,
encourage
the boss
more.
will agree, they're getting
We need to
incentives and
influence and
jobs,
encourage more entrepreneurial spirit.
getting write-offs on hiring you, and
Listen,
then that 50
You're rambling. I need to cut you short.
At $9,
because I
they
need
take
to
an
move
extra
on.
$1 more.
All right.
That's after a year. And you're
Listen,
out there
listen,
as peasants,
listen. I need to
you're
move
out
on.
there as
All right.
grunts.
I need to move on. Thank you for your call. All right. But anyhow, I wanted to get into something before the callers. All right, which is the State of the Union is tomorrow. Okay, and we can expect that Obama is going to lie and deceive some more, but he's also going to make threats on executive action and things like that. So the administration now, what Obama has been doing. Let me hold off on this caller for one moment, okay? Because what Obama has been doing is threatening to use his executive action as opposed to going through Congress for laws. In other words, this is what he said. This is what the press secretary said before. All right. Oops. Hold up a second. Uh-oh. I lost the clip. Hold up. But the press secretary, okay, Jay Carney, all right, the press secretary Jay Carney has been tasked with the job of trying to defend the president, right? But Obama has been threatening executive action and bypassing Congress, which he can't really do. But this is what Jay Carney said before.
going to exercise his authority. He's going to use his pen and his phone to advance an agenda that is focused squarely on expanding opportunity, making sure that in America hard work and responsibility are rewarded, and that opportunity is expanded.
Really? Now, the president has been bypassing Congress on a lot of things, and he's been I think he's been overstepping, and even some courts have found that his actions have been unconstitutional. All right. So, on that note, I'll take another call. All right. Hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind?
Hello. Hey, did you hang up on me a minute?
Well, I had to make another point before I got into another call. So,
Okay.
but
Well, I hope that you would make limits from now on, like 5 minutes or something. The guy before me was going on forever. You know?
yeah, I tried to cut him off. He was just.
I know, but you can make a limit. You say, look, I'm going to tell you, I got the clock in front of me, and I'm going to shut you off for 5 minutes and keep going. But anyway, I want to say, as far as deception goes, well, there's just as much deception on both sides. It's a disease.
It's more so with the Democrats, though. Okay, and the Republican Party has been the most consistent party in putting their policies and of pro growth and a message across
I
there.
want to say something on behalf of Democrats is that JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And
That's no longer the theme. That's no longer the theme of the Democrats. Okay,
Well, yes,
that's no
it-
longer the theme of the Democrats. It's deception with the Democrats. Okay,
Well,
you can't trust these politicians.
you have to put some facts, some actual matters, some actual specific, accounts where you say this took place and this took place,
I already cited a lot of that.
Sweeping. Your statements are too sweeping in general. You know what I mean?
No, I've already cited a lot of that. And it holds true now that the Democrats are deceiving. They're just heartless attacking. They're being heartless and attacking. They're attacking they're going so low as attacking a handicapped candidate who's running for governor of Texas. And the whole abortion thing, they're rehashing the war on women, which they started in the first place. They're not for the civil rights.
But you're trying to overtalk me. That's I hope
I'm stating my facts. They're all stated. It's all documented, and now what the Democrats are doing is just deceitful.
Somebody. Just because you believe that you're right.
The Democrats are being deceitful. You cannot trust these Democrats.
You have to give over for the people to judge. People have to have all the facts of what to say.
The people voted for them, but they're finding now that you can't trust these Democrats. In fact, now Obama's approval rating is so low now, and he's also losing confidence in the American people. Let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. I have here. There's a new poll out. Okay, there's a new poll that shows Obama is losing confidence in the American people. Okay, the poll asked, "How confident are you that the President Obama will make the right decisions?" All right, and the poll states that not at all. 67%. Okay. Some say 37%. Okay. But Obama is losing confidence in the American people.
You can say it and take your time and say it without anybody interrupting. But you have to also up the same courtesy to people who have enough integrity to call.
Yes, but everybody needs to be paying attention. Everybody needs to be paying attention. That's why I'm here. All right? That's why I'm here. You see. So, but
Well, you're closing up things that you don't want to be heard. Somebody else is saying. Is that what you call not receptive? That's manipulating. No, that's manipulating. See, that's not wrong. That's not fair. That's good. And it also makes people think about your own character. It's not a good thing.
no, I just posted. I just put up facts, man, and I tell it like it is. Okay?
Not try to overtalk the person.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest and I'm being factual. I just showed the poll that showed Obama is losing confidence in the American people.
No, you're talking somebody off that's trying to speak.
You're not making any sense right now.
Well, that's, first of all, you shouldn't hate anybody. But I'm saying, you wouldn't know it because you didn't hear what I said. You got no idea if I'm making sense.
You're not making any sense.
You made nobody else believe me either.
You're not making any sense. I'm talking about the issues. You're not making any sense right now. Thank you for your call. Anyhow. So the American people are being deceived by the Democrats right now. And it's quite amazing what they're trying to do. Pointing the fingers at the Republicans for stupid mess. You're on the air. What's on your political mind?
Yes, Will. What your last caller was saying was you can't vote on Democrat or Republican.
Yes, you can.
No, you're going to line all your Republicans up in a row. You're going to have a deceitfulness.
No, that's not true.
We're out for everybody.
That's the Republicans are for. The Republicans are for everybody. They're for everybody succeeding.
No. But
that's why we need to implement the Republican policies.
You want every Republican policy forever and ever.
Yes, the Republican Party has the better policies.
We follow George Bush.
George Bush had the better policies. George Bush had the better economy.
Better economy?
Yes, for 7 out of 8 years we had a high economy under George W. Bush. Okay, it was the Democrats in Congress that crashed the economy.
Blowing legs off.
It was the Democrats in Congress that crashed the economy in 2008.
And Republican under
the Democrats ran. It was the subprime mortgage scandal that was run by the Democrats in Congress that crashed the economy. It was the housing bubble that burst in 2008. That was due to the subprime mortgage scandal, which was run by the Democrats. The Democrats crashed the economy. It wasn't Bush and the Republicans. It wasn't Bush and the Republicans. It was the Democrats in Congress.
You're looking like that was all paid for. We were at zero debt, and then Obama came in. According to you. No, that didn't happen that way.
Yes, it did. It was the Democrats in Congress crashed the economy.
George Sr. to George Jr.
George W. Bush had a high economy.
Wasted by Barack.
No. George W. Bush had a high economy.
People came home with their legs blown off. They came home desecrated after
we were fighting terrorism. Hello.
It's a war. Okay, terrorism. What caused that? Who paid for?
We were fighting terrorism, and we're still fighting terrorism.
For the governments.
We're still fighting terrorism. Now we're in a mess that Obama caused.
Okay.
Because we left Iraq too quick, and went to Afghanistan under Barack Obama, and now Iraq is a mess because Al Qaeda has now taken over Fallujah in Iraq.
ones that served around the globe.
Al Qaeda is not crippled under
You
Obama.
go, you get your legs chopped off, you come home with a cycloned head, and you're not getting anything else and get to work.
Listen,
For minimum wage or just above.
listen.
Or if you claim disability like I did, according to go back to FICA, after being FICA for many years, 17 years, and paying for your own health insurance before Barack, you get less. You get less than the worker working next to you. That's correct, Will. That's 100%.
No.
That's 10-10 out of what you see here.
No.
The thing I want to state,
you're
thing that I
making
wanna state, okay,
less
Will,
because of the taxes. You're making less because of the taxes.
What about the war and the cost of it?
No. That's not because of it. That's not because of the war. You're making less.
War was paid for to begin with.
People working now are making less because of the taxes, not because of the war.
What about
Okay.
the escalated markup? And now, Will, I don't care if you got 10 grand saved up. I want you to save 10 grand, no matter if it's FICA or not.
Look,
And then go out and buy a house.
my advice before was to save 10% of your income.
Listen, it's 33 1/3% down to buying a house. Even if you have the money to buy a house, you still have to have a cosigner. First time in 250 years. That's what I'm after.
No,
so
look,
why not direct deposit towards any FICA, disability, semi-retired?
I'm just
while
about
they're
out of
paying their
time,
health
my friend.
insurance,
I got to
they're
get to
being
the
screwed
last
over.
word of the night.
Yes, they are. I know. Handed by the state of New York, Medicaid, on top of
Listen.
paying FICA.
I'm just about out of time. That's all the time we have left on the show tonight.
Social
So
Security.
I need to get to the last word of the night. I thank everybody for their calls. Need to be more productive in your conversations, though. All right, in your topics. All right, but thank you for watching Political Point. Last word of the night. I will end this with a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Jump as quickly at opportunity as you do to conclusions. All right? Now, that's my advice and my last words of the night. I thank you for watching Political Points. Next week, we will cover the State of the Union, or the State of the Lies Union. Thank you for watching Political Point. Follow me on Twitter at WilliamMetro2. And also, I send a shout out to Jake's Pizza over there and Casablanca Pizzeria. And also, watch me on YouTube. Alright, we thank you for watching Political Point. Where the right is right and the left is always on the wrong side of history.